Welcome to the BlueCollarBaddies podcast. This is episode number 35. This episode is sponsored by TheStoicPearl, supporting and empowering women in the trades. Today we're here with Casey, and tell me what you do.
I am the owner of a disaster restoration general contracting firm in Denver, and I also own a mechanic shop.
Awesome. That's cool. So tell me how you got involved in all that.
I grew up, my father's a welder and a contractor.
Okay.
Then I went to school to be a vet.
Nice.
Except vet school to get in was a 7-year wait list back in the day.
Dang.
So I went to work for State Farm.
Okay.
As a property insurance adjuster.
Mm-hmm.
And then they were downsizing, shut down the field offices, and I was like, I can't sit at this corporate desk and dress fancy.
Right.
So I jumped ship and went to a restoration contracting firm. And I think once you get into disaster restoration, you never leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. So I worked for a couple of companies, opened up a first company in, 2007. Mm-hmm. Got pregnant, we sold that company, and then our clients kept calling us back, and
nice.
Here we are with
That's awesome.
company number 2. This one's been in since May of 2009.
Okay.
So 16 years.
Dang, that's cool.
Yeah.
And the mechanic side,
So I partnered with my mechanic, and we opened up a mechanic shop. He used to own a lube shop.
Oh, yeah.
So they couldn't do the mechanics there, so we literally, in February of this year, opened up Trek Automotive.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
And my disaster restoration company is called 5280 Drywall and Repairs and 5280 Disaster Restoration.
Cool.
Yeah.
And then, so aside from a vet, did you have any other, like, when you were a kid, things that you thought you were going to be when you grew up?
I mean, we all went through, like, we're going to be cops after you watch a movie. Or,
right, yeah.
I'm going to be a,
singer.
after watching Top Gun, you're like, I'm going to go fly airplanes.
Yeah.
Yeah. All those, but mostly just a vet.
Nice.
Like I have 8 horses and 2 cows and 3 dogs and 2 cats right now. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
I grew up with cows and horses and all that stuff too, so I'm slowly getting back into it because I did some moving around and we have cows now, and I really am looking at buying a horse.
My 2 cows are now being heifers in Texas. Yeah. So, but I'm thinking about getting Highlanders because the other ones were Beefmasters, and they're huge, and they took a toll on me for sure.
Right.
Because it is just me and my daughter.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So tell me what you think is the biggest struggle you've faced so far in your career.
Literally, when I started in this industry 25 years ago, I was a girl in a man's world.
Yeah.
So I remember when I left State Farm and went to restoration, my first job, we rolled up on a fire, and the man goes, "Well, you're a girl." And I said, "Yeah, I got tits and a vagina, let's go." But women pay attention to detail, so we catch a lot of these things, especially punch list items.
Yeah.
And have a little bit of empathy. Mm-hmm. So it makes a big difference.
For sure, especially in disaster relief, because that's, you got to have heart.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, some person's home completely burned down, or it burnt everything that they loved inside. Mm-hmm. They're underinsured, so it's definitely a tough.
Sure. Yeah. Well, have you had any friction from, like, females on the job sites or anything?
No.
Yeah.
We have, in Denver, we have a group of women. We have a group, it's called Women in Restoration and Construction, so it's a little networking group.
Cool.
Some of us have known each other for 25 years.
Yeah.
Some of us have just met.
That's
but
awesome.
I think every one of us empowers each other, which is the best thing you can ask for. And if you're stuck in a hard situation, or
for sure,
you can reach out to them. But in our industry, there's not really any friction with women. Like, we are all there to empower each other and push each other up and keep us going.
That's badass.
Yeah. I love my network of friends, and we travel together too.
Oh, yeah.
So
that's cool.
Yeah, makes it fun.
Yeah. If you were to switch trades and do something totally different that's still blue collar, what do you think it would be?
I have no idea.
Mine's equipment operating.
I love driving my skidster.
Yeah.
And I'm like, maybe we could
right.
learn how to, run an excavator, those giant dump trucks from Gold Rush, or
for sure.
Big things. Yeah. No,
Makes
I think
you feel powerful.
Yeah. Maybe a semi.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like big. Yeah. I think that would definitely be it, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to be in a dozer or an excavator.
It'd be cool.
Yeah.
What would you say is your number one most used or your favorite tool?
Most used, computer.
Yeah.
Favorite tool, my screw gun.
Oh, nice.
Seriously.
Yeah.
I can use that for anything. You know, when
For
you get
sure.
IKEA furniture, Amazon furniture, and you're like, I'm going to use it. They're like, don't use it. You'll break it. I'm like, screw you, I'm not going. Yeah. No, I love my DeWalt tools for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about you?
I mean, I always have a knife with me because I just never know when I'm going to need it.
I always get in trouble because it's in a bag or somewhere and I'm at the airport and I'm like, damn it.
Oh, yeah.
So I just
I
stays in my car in my work bag.
I walked into somewhere the other day. I think it was the courthouse or something, and I totally forget it's there. And they're like, ma'am, well, you can't have that in here. I was like, oh, okay, I'll be right back.
Yeah. I had to learn to keep the knives in the barn, keep the knives in the house, keep the knives in the car in the work bag. Otherwise, you're screwed. Yeah.
Get in trouble.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's a little bit more strict here, too, than it is in Oklahoma. I feel like.
It depends on where you're at.
Yeah.
Yeah, courthouse.
Right.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. But everywhere else, it's not too bad.
Well, I walked into the donut shop earlier, and like 2 or 3 people like looked at it and looked back at me like, should I be scared of you?
So you are in the very conservative part of Colorado. Yeah. Because we will walk around with guns and, I'm from the western slope, so I'm a native.
Yeah.
And living down on the Front Range is a little different, but we all have guns.
Yeah.
We all have knives.
Right.
Yeah, one of my employees would always wear this giant hunting knife, and I was like, you can't wear that. You're going to go work at the state today.
Yeah.
And he's like, all right, fine.
That's funny.
But yeah, so I get it.
Yeah. Do you have any embarrassing job site stories you want to share?
Oh, geez. Yeah, probably. We left a dead body cleanup. This was a long time ago. And the mattress was double wrapped and sealed, and the only way we could fit it, we didn't have a truck that day, we had a van, so we strapped it to the top of the van, and I left the job site and the guys left the job site and listened to the radio, and they're like, now we have a obstruction on I-25, and I was like, they're like, it's a mattress, and I was like, oh my God. So I called the guys. Yeah. And then one of my other guys, we were doing a water extraction job, and it was in a pool house. So he put on a unicorn pool floaty and was extracting water and sent me the picture. And I was like,
oh my gosh.
But sometimes in our line of work, we have the dead body thing, or we have, crazy stuff. Sometimes it's just a basement remodel. So,
right.
But yeah, we have some fun stories.
Yeah.
I think one time the guys locked me in a closet full of sewage. I was like, that's nice.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. You got to keep your spirits up. How about you? You have an embarrassing one?
Most of mine are like having to do with, we work very small job sites sometimes in spray foam, and like there's not always a bathroom, have to go squat somewhere, and sometimes there's nowhere. So I don't know, most of mine are just not having a bathroom.
I did that once. We were in a pepper spray cleanup, and we were in Tyvek's, and I really had to pee. Well, when I took my suit off and ran to the gas station, my suit was still inflated, so it looked like I had fallen and was just laying there.
Oh my gosh.
So
that's funny.
Yeah, we have some good stories.
Yeah.
Some are dumb, some are stupid, some you just laugh about.
Right. And you have to, otherwise you just get all twisted up about it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So like to keep up strength and all that stuff, do you work out or the job works you out?
Well, the job works me out, and my farm life works me out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
We actually just did a 6-story water loss in a building that didn't have their life and safety yet. So we had no elevators. Oh. So we were humping 48 fans and 30 DUs up 6 flights of stairs.
Golly.
So, yeah. We get a workout, and then at home, of course, obviously carrying grain bags. And
yeah, for sure.
Wrestling miniature horses when it's time to get shod.
Why are they so mean?
I don't know. I have the cutest little miniature donkey. Yeah. His name's Cody. Every time you go to put a halter on him, it's like steer wrestling all over again. He's crow hopping, and he's wrestling you and taking you across the barn, and he's only 36 inches tall.
That's funny.
You just laugh.
He thinks he's so tough.
Yes. How about you?
Oh, gosh. I used to work out. I try to work out in the winter because we're less busy. But, yeah. I don't know. In the summer, it's just impossible.
We actually just had this conversation. Getting older, I'm like, I think my strength is depleting a little, so I gotta get in the gym.
Yeah.
Yeah, for strength training.
Right, yeah, that's all I try to do in the winter, because I can definitely tell, like, when we get back into it in the springtime, I'm like, ugh, a week.
You're all, dang, I'm sore.
Yeah.
Well, my sister owns fitness centers.
Oh, nice.
On the Western Slope, so
that's cool.
You know,
yeah.
I was like, oh, all right, fine, go to the gym.
Yeah. What about, like, skincare, hair care? You guys are around a lot of dirty stuff. What do you do to keep your skin good?
So I haven't worn makeup in I don't know how many
Yeah.
years, but my one little vice is sunscreen in the summer, head to toe, and my eyelash extensions.
Oh, nice.
Just, makes me feel somewhat of a girl when I'm
for sure.
full of dirt and drywall and water or sewage, whatever it is.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, so that's about
good.
it. I mean, I wash my face with soap.
Nice.
I'm not fancy at all.
It works. Yeah, I do wear makeup on the job site, but half the time, my face is in a respirator, so I'm sweating. Like, you can see mascara prints all over.
Yeah, if we go to do a mold remediation, ours are half face, but still you're like, so I think that's why I gave it up a long time ago.
Yeah. I mean, I don't wear, like, the glitter and stuff, just mascara and eyebrows.
My daughter. I can live vicariously through my daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does she do?
She's 15 and a half.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And she works at an ice cream
Oh, nice.
place,
Cool.
a local ice cream pizza place up by us.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. So.
Well, so, speaking of young girls, if there were somebody looking for advice to get into the trades or do what you do, what would you tell her?
I actually recommend, like we tell my friends' children, our children, you don't have to go to college and get $500,000 in debt just to get a book smart degree. Like, if you want to go out and you want to weld, like, I love women welders. My dad taught me how to spot weld when we were little because we couldn't hold up the steel.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm like, go weld. You want to wrench on a car? Go wrench on a car. And actually, my daughter has to, when she gets her first car, she has to learn to wrench on it.
Yeah.
So, because you don't want to be stuck on the side of the road and I can't change a tire. No, I support anybody. Like, please go get into a trade.
Yeah.
One, we're short in tradesmen and women.
Yeah.
Plumbers, HVAC, welders, framers, anybody. Like, it's so much more rewarding than sitting behind a desk.
For sure. Yeah.
I hate that.
Me too. I worked at the bank for like 6 months and I was like caged in. I was like, I can't do this.
We have one day a week where everybody's in the office, the office staff. And the guys obviously come in that morning and we all just hang out. But other than that, we're out in the field, doing jobs,
right.
meeting people. So it's,
cool.
Yeah, I hate being behind a desk. So get out there, use your skills. It's amazing.
Hell yeah.
So.
And I love the car maintenance thing because I feel like not enough teenagers are being taught that these days.
Correct.
And I grew up that way too. Like, my dad was like, if you're going to drive it, you're going to know how to use it, like, all the way.
My dad, my first car, I put 33-inch tires on it and I brought it home. My dad goes, guess what you're doing today? You're going to rotate all 4 tires and change the oil. And I was like, damn, those are big tires.
Yeah.
But, you learn tricks of the trade. So I taught my daughter, I'm like, she has a car right now, but I taught her, I'm like, if you use a truck, we use our legs to get those wheels on.
For
and
sure.
She was like, oh, that's awesome. Yeah, no, there are so many kids that come in and to the shop and their parents just are like, we're just going to pay for him to do this. And I'm like, you can't. Like, we would get in trouble if we went to the local oil change place. Like, they would call my dad and be like, Case was here today. Damn it.
Yeah. That's funny.
But yeah, no, I think that's important too. Like, life skills. There's a lot of life skills that are missing. So,
for sure.
With trades and owning your own business and learning to take care of your car.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of stuff that's missing these days from a lot of kids.
Yep. And I think it's funny too, like, from a girl's perspective, the whole idea of leverage and the way we have to kind of do things a little different because sometimes we're not as strong.
Right.
And the whole, like, I was putting a tire on or helping my boyfriend with something the other day, and I sat down and pushed it up with my knees, and he was like, never thought about doing it that way.
So I took a tire off a friend of mine's truck that was flat at my house, and was using the tire iron, obviously standing on it, and then I was like, I have an impact. So
Yeah.
I grabbed an impact, got the tire off, and then it was a 44-inch tire. And I was like, how am I going to get this into the Yukon?
Yeah.
Went, got the horse step, rolled it right on up.
Nice.
And I get to the shop, and the guys are like, how'd you get that in there? And I was like, it's a secret. I'm not telling you.
I have my ways.
Same thing with our drying equipment, you know. I learned how to carry a sheet of drywall and a sheet of plywood. 5/8's not my favorite. It's heavy.
Yeah.
But, you know, getting a dehu in a car by myself. They're, you know, some of them are big, some of them aren't. You got to figure it out. And I've learned ways to pull it up or angle it and push it in.
Leverage.
So, yeah. Absolutely.
It's a big deal.
Yeah. It's huge. All of us have that problem.
Yeah. So what about, like, clothes and boots and PPE? Do you have trouble finding things that work for what you do?
I used to. It's not so bad anymore. But yeah, back in the day, it's hard.
Yeah.
You know, PPE, you just use your tape and make a belt, you know.
Right.
Because I swear to God, you get in there and you're like, 2X, really?
Yeah.
All right. Fine. Yeah. Boots, you know, like Western wear has always taken care of women for that. So that hasn't been fine, you know, a problem with boots. But in pants, we just wear our jeans.
Yep.
Yeah. But, yeah. Like now they're making women's hard hats that fit a little better, and they're fun.
Yeah. Cute.
How about you?
I mean, for the most part, like the PPE stuff, I don't have to wear, you know, vest or hard hat or any of that stuff. And the respirators, pretty much one size fits all. I mean, but the jeans.
Small, medium, and large.
Well, yeah. But I mean, female to male doesn't. But the jeans have always been an issue.
Yeah. Thank God for Ariat and Grace and.
Yeah,
I love sweatshirts, you know.
Right.
A friend of mine, that, you know, the guys can find their FRs all the time. Women, they just started coming out with women's FRs.
Right.
So.
And FR is expensive already, and I feel like some of them jack up the price just because they're coming out with women's stuff.
Yeah. You're like, I will figure out how to wear a pair of jeans.
Oh, right.
Right. Yeah, no. So, yeah, it's getting better now, obviously.
Yeah.
Like they're doing, what did I see, a pink toolkit for a woman at home, and I was like, I've never liked pink, but that's cute.
Yeah,
but you know, you're a couple decades late.
Right. Yeah. Working in a blue collar industry, do you think there's anything you've missed out on by not having a typical? I mean, you already said you don't like being behind a desk, but aside from that,
I actually don't think I've missed out. I think as a single mom, having our blue collar job, we're available to be able to be like, hey, we got to go to school, volunteer for an hour, or a concert or whatever. I really don't think having a blue-collar job makes you miss out on anything.
Hell yeah.
I mean, we work our asses off.
Yeah.
But, I mean, there's also some rewards for sure.
For sure.
Yeah. So I get to be able to be with my child and, you know, spend time with friends. I mean, I have amazing friends in this industry.
Right.
So...
That's awesome.
And we all work our ass off just the same.
Yeah.
So I don't think I've really missed out on anything compared to a normal job. I think we are blessed.
That's cool.
Yeah. How about you?
No, I mean, I've worked a lot of different things, and this has by far been my favorite. So.
Yeah. I think it's amazing.
Yeah. And the hard work, honestly, like, makes me feel better physically. Yes. People are always like, oh, it's so hard on your body, which it is, but, I mean, I don't know. I was in more pain sitting all day than I am now. So.
Yes. Agreed.
Yeah.
Like, I'm obviously not sitting here still either.
Yeah.
So, but no, I agree. I mean, you just feel better mentally and physically.
For sure.
Yeah. Sometimes you're sore, like after hunking all those that equipment up those stairs. Yeah, we were all sore for a couple days.
Yeah.
But, I mean, at the end of the day, we dried it out in 4 days, and it was amazing. So we hit some deadlines. Yeah. So I don't know. I think it's more rewarding too.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, because it's your two hands that are making it happen, or
you get to see it come together.
Yeah.
I
and
love it.
Nobody else reaps awards but you.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, that's my favorite thing.
Love that.
Yeah.
Do you have any huge, like, big upcoming goals, plans within your industry, trade?
Well, right now, you know, there's so much competition here, and we just try and, you know, and there's enough work for everybody. I mean, we're a little slow right now, but I still, you know, my goal is to keep all my employees at least 40 hours a week, you know, to take care of that. And it's not just my family, it's 14 others.
Yeah.
So I love that, and so we're just out right now hunting work and kicking ass and taking names.
Hell
so
yeah.
that's absolutely like my marketing girl. I'm like, get out there, let's go.
That's cool.
You know, so, and even the guys were like, hey, so-and-so gave me their card, you should call them. And I'm like, all right, let's go.
Hell yeah.
Did you like him? Was it nice? They're like, no, he was cool. I'm like, all right, let's go.
That's cool.
So, no, we're just trying to grow.
Yeah.
We obviously don't want to be a giant, nationwide company.
Right.
Or a take over the world company.
Yeah.
You know, we're good. We're a mom and pop still, you know.
That's
And,
cool.
we'll raise our revenue. We put a small revenue goal ahead every year and try to nail it. And if not, we do it again.
Nice.
So, yeah, I just think, small growth at our pace is what's
For sure.
what's
If you
amazing.
get too big too fast, you kind of lose sight of the
and
focus.
I think when you're, $180 million company, it's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah, for sure.
Sorry. In our like we have bonds with all my employees. We're all friends and family. We'll have barbecues, and I
Right.
think that's also a benefit.
For sure.
Um,
It probably helps the job site run smooth because you all get along and
Yeah.
you know each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they'll giggle like, one of my clients called and she was like, so the guys were singing, and I was like, yep, that's Oscar for you. He's just a singer. He'll
Yeah.
sing and talk to you. And watch out, he might dance for you.
Yeah.
But and they've all been with me for 15 years.
That's
except
awesome.
for two or three newer ones, but
Yeah.
for the most part, they've been with us for years.
That's pretty cool.
So it's I like that family.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think you get that in the corporate world.
Right.
So
Yeah.
that's part of, blue collar. And they all know that if I'm on a job site, I'm down there with them.
Yeah.
Pulling base, drilling holes, pulling carpet.
They probably
Carrying
respect you a
drill.
lot more for that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah. I had to earn my way back in the day. So
Yeah.
I learned.
Yeah.
So.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So we'll link your social media stuff in the description. And is there anything else you want to talk about?
No, I love how you empower women, and I love that you show that what we do actually matters, you know, in a male-dominated industry.
It does.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yes. So thank you.
Thanks
And thank
for
you for
coming.
making it.
Yeah. Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed it, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss the next one. All the links and products we mentioned today will be listed in the description. If you're a woman in a blue-collar industry and you're interested in being the focus of the next episode, or you're a small business that would like to sponsor an episode, reach out to us in the link below.